Good evening, beautiful spirits. This is Myron Magnus. You listen to a segment of Pure Pugilism, aka Boxing Logic. Back on the grind for this week, and I'm going hard, okay? I laid off a little bit, now I'm back hard. We're gonna get those subs up. Check this out. I want to reply to many people that's saying that the Deontay Wilder fight versus Tyson Fury, or Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, is the fight of the year. And I got my glass of wine because I'm about to talk some shit. I don't see it. I really don't see it. I can see how some people want to believe that to boost up the fight. You have the lineal champion versus the WBC, the heavyweight WBC champion. And that's significant. Both are undefeated. I said undefeated. Both are undefeated. Both are hell of a personalities. And both have different but great ability. Deontay Wilder being the knockout artist he is. Tyson Fury being a supreme, awesome boxer that he is. Okay? After that, I can't think of anything else, though. I really can't. And I'm not trying to shit on the fight. But, and let me give you at least 3 reasons, and I'm sure I could come up with more while I name these 3 off. Why I do not believe this is the fight of the year. Number 1, there's only one belt on the line. And that is the WBC belt. Okay? And then you have many people who want to, now you have many people who want to say, well, and they've been saying this recently, within the last year or so. I see it on the comments and all that, that the WBC belt is the most prestigious of the 4. And the question I ask is why? What makes the WBC belt more prestigious than the other 3? It's not even the oldest. The WBA is the oldest. Okay? What makes the green belt the most prestigious? Tell me. To who? I'm sure this is a subjective opinion. Okay? I'm being objective here. What makes the WBC belt more prestigious than the other 3? I can see it being more prestigious than the WBO, because the WBO is still fairly young. But all 4 sanctioning bodies recognize each other, okay? And you can't be undisputed unless you have all 4. So what really makes the WBC more prestigious than any other belt? If you need all 4 to be undisputed, okay? Does the WBC have more money? Perhaps. I know they sanctioned quite more fights than any of the other 3 during the 90s. They came in with a couple of changes, 12 rounds, standing 8 count, this and that. But that is not going to make a belt more prestigious than the other. So I would like for you guys to please let me know what makes the WBC more prestigious than the WBA, IBF, and WBO. Especially when they're all titles that you need to be undisputed champion. And I believe that should be the #1 goal of every fighter who plans to be a professional fighter and plans to be a champion. And that is to be the undisputed champion of your weight class. So that's 1. There's only 1 belt on the line. Joshua has the other 3. And the IBO, but the IBO, International Boxing Organization, whatever, isn't recognized by everybody yet. So you can be undisputed without having the IBO. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we just dealing with the 4. And so Joshua has the IBF, the WBA, and the WBO. Wilder and Fury only fighting for the WBC. That Wilder holds. Okay, and that's one. The second reason why I believe this isn't the fight of the year, because it's not sold out. Okay? Shouldn't a fight be sold out prior, more sooner than a week prior of the fight happening? Is what I should say. Yes, it should be sold out way before the final week, before the fight happens. Okay, so it can't be fight of the year if it hasn't garnered the interest of the casual fans. Okay, when a fight is a fight of the year, the casual fans are tuning in to see it. And they haven't. Okay? They haven't. Willies, I can't say that 100% because we have to wait till the night of the fight or a couple of days after the fight to see how the pay-per-view buys do. But the casual fans ain't even there going to be at this fight. You know how you go to all the big fights and you see tons of celebrities there? Okay? Names like Denzel Washington, you know what I'm saying? You'll see everybody. Seinfeld, Chris Rock, you know what I'm saying? Jack Nicholson, you know what I'm saying? You see all A-list actors and A-list artists or singers and entertainers at the big fights, at what is called the fight of the years. They'd be at Mayweather's fight, okay? I don't recall seeing them at the Wilder versus Ortiz fight. And a lot of these same people don't even know who the hell Fury is. So I don't foresee them just popping up. But maybe they will, which is maybe one reason why they wanted to have this at the Staples Center. So the stars can come out and show out and faces be seen, which will add a little bit more clout to the evening. Okay, and to the atmosphere, okay, and the of what the fight is anyway. Let me say, I got tongue-tied. But you know, the stars, you always see before the big fights, the cameras just scan the crowd and just see star after this, star after that, star after that. You don't see that at Wilder's fights. Okay, and by them having this at the Staples Center, you might see some for the Wilder versus Tyson Fury fight. I hope so. I really do hope so. But, and maybe those were the most priciest tickets that's been sold out yet. But that's yet to be seen. But it's not sold out. The fight still have tons of the top rafter seats left over. So, I haven't seen any publicity on it on ESPN yet. Or Fox Sports. Maybe a little bit of Fox Sports, but I ain't seen nothing on ESPN yet pertaining to this fight. Okay? Not saying that it hasn't been, but if it's the fight of the year, you would see a story or something coming up every day. You see it with Mayweather fights, Canelo, or whatever. You ain't even seen it yet with this one. So that's why, third reason why I believe this is not the fight of the year. And, well, my second reason why it's not the fight of the year. The third reason why I believe this isn't the fight of the year is, and I had it earlier, is because, oh, I got it. It's because usually a fight of the year is when you have two fighters in peak condition, at the top of their condition. Both have been active. over a while. Fury's on a 2.5-year layoff. Okay? And it's already much news going out that, and well, there's already so much news out there and so much mentioning of this huge layoff that even put out there by Fury himself that the casual fan's going to know, God damn, this guy's haven't fought in 2.5 years. But he's fighting the heavyweight champion of the world. He's going to have ring rust. Even the casual fan's going to understand that. So that's the third reason why this cannot be the fight of the year. To me, in my opinion. Because both fighters aren't at their peak condition. I know Fury mentioned he had a layoff before the Klitschko fight, but it wasn't 2.5 years. And I don't believe he ballooned up to 28 pounds. And for the UK fans, 300 plus pounds for us. Like 350 or something he was up to. Something ridiculous. So that's another reason why this can't be called the fight of the year in my, from my perspective, because we don't know if we're going to see the best Fury yet. Okay? We know what to expect from Wilder. Wilder just fought earlier this year. Fury has not. Okay? So those are three reasons why, in my mind, I cannot place this as fight of the year. Okay? And that's because there's only one belt on the line. Okay? It hasn't sold like it's the fight of the year. Okay? And we don't know what Tyson Fury we're going to see. Even his father just spoke out recently saying, and now that could be some gesturing, some mind tricks. Tyson could have said, Father, say this, to make Wilder even a little bit more confident so Fury can sneak him. I'm not putting that past, but truthfully, Fury has been out 2.5 years. So we don't know what we're going to see, the best Fury, and we don't know if his father's being sincere or running the game. But we don't know what Fury we're going to see. We hope we see the best Fury. You know what I'm saying? We know he wants to make a fairy tale story of a person coming from nothing, winning it all, losing it all within a year, okay, and gaining it all back. Those are great stories for the newspapers, headlines and all. I agree, Tyson. But we don't know yet. So that's my reason why this is not the fight of the year. But it could be a sleeper. We don't know. That is left for the brothers to fight come December 1st. And this is Myron Magnus in another segment of Pure Pugilism, Boxing Logic. One love. And I really, really do love y'all. Okay? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Because I'm going to keep this shit coming the whole entire week. Peace.